Hey everybody, Adam Savage, and I am on set of Project Hail Mary in London with James, the supervising painter of the props department. Hello, sir.
Alan, how are you?
So good. We've been chatting off camera about how this is like one of my favorite processes, but can you talk to me about the broad challenges of painting for this film in particular?
This film in particular, I suppose it's the whole interstellar look, which is on another level really, because you have to, well, it's anodized. It's right. Metals that are anodized, so we've got different processes in this film to other films. I mean, you get that on every film, but in this one in particular, the anodized was a tricky one.
Well, and because it's a very specific look, and we kind of know what it should look like from all of our exposure to space hardware.
Well, this is it. Yeah, this is it. And also, every time you do a film, you want to kind of have that little bit of creativity. Yeah. So you have that. So it's not. That's how it is. But you want that look where someone's scenic that, someone's painted that. You know. Yeah. So you want to try and keep that.
Okay, so speaking of the anodizing, it's literally one of the first things I noticed walking onto set was this beautiful orange.
It's a cracker, isn't it?
It is really amazing. Yeah. It's got a very slight variation in the color density, which makes it feel even more authentic.
Yeah, it's about levels, Alan. You're basically you're layering, and then then you put the final aging on. But it's quite a process. It's not just one spray can, one paint pot. It's quite a few processes.
Can you walk me through how you troubleshot that set of processes?
So this particular piece here, I don't think we chromed it. We 2K'd it, plastic grip, which is it's like a gold anodized actually, which we got mixed for us.
So it's a 2K is a kicking paint that is 2 parts and hardens.
It's a plastic grip.
Right.
So this is a gold plastic grip.
Okay.
So you paint that first. Obviously you prime it first, and you paint that, and it's time. These things take time. Yeah. Some of the stuff we've been doing, we have to chrome it. So to chrome,
send it out to be sputtered?
No, we do it ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we use a chrome base, which is it's like a thinners based, which is really, really handy. But it takes time. You've got to leave it 24 hours. The longer you leave it, the better it is.
Right.
And then you work on top of that to create what they're after. These are a couple of examples here.
Are these tests?
These are just little samples.
This looks incredibly metallic.
Well, this one in particular is the Vero.
Now, I've been hearing about the Vero. Tell me about this.
It's basically a resin-based paint, which is just incredible. We've never used it before until this film. Usually we would chrome base something, and then layer it on top of there. But this is quite something. Again, very, very time consuming.
But this is tiny, tiny particles of aluminum or metal in a resin base that you're buffing down to.
Yeah, basically you spray it on.
That's crazy.
And nice and thick. And then it's crazy because you have to start, it's not just a simple process.
Oh wow, these are parts of the steps?
Yeah, you basically, I'm not kidding. You literally, you have all these different grades of paper, which you just slowly and then the next level and the next level. And then when you put the 6,000 on the end, it just comes alive.
But the 6,000 on the end.
Yeah. It's so time consuming, but the look is
nothing beats that.
It's just incredible.
I've never seen a paint treatment.
Yeah, and we've done a lot of that on this job.
I've been seeing it on because I was pointing out the hatches and I was touching them and realizing they're not metallic, and they were telling me.
They work, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the construction they've been.
Especially as the more worn they get, the better they look.
Well, this is it. We've did a couple of machines that have gone onto the lab, and they just look incredible. And all you've got to do is just give it a little dust off, and it stays the same. It's fantastic.
Okay, so wait. We were in the middle of going through this. So you give it the base coat of the gold,
2K
the 2K gold.
So we tint the gloss 2K lacquer.
Yeah.
Basically.
So it's not the rattle can 2K that I use?
No, we mix it ourselves.
Okay,
so we get the 2K gloss lacquer,
Amazing.
and then we do lots of samples. We do lots of these just to make sure that we're in the right
And this is for troubleshooting for yourself, but also eventually, I'm sure, getting a buy-off from production.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's so handy. Yeah, you can basically just manipulate it. You can change it around a bit, and then we'd show them, the designer, Charlie, And then we basically came to a finish. And then I think there is an ionized slight age on there just to take off
very, very. Is that an acrylic? What is?
No, that was actually a spirit paint. So that's like a meth-based paint.
Very, very,
very like with meths.
Yeah.
It's the dust off. Because I thought it's got to be dry.
It's almost going on dry.
So it's got to be dry. So that's how you get that. It's very subtle. But,
yeah. No, it's so subtle, I will admit to you, I took a close-up picture of just the handle so I could memorialize for myself that dry technique.
Yeah,
it's
and
gorgeous.
sometimes you think, is that going to be enough? But then when you see it and then the camera rolls over it, it's just right. So
what's really amazing is that you can look at it without having done that final pass and be like, this is great.
Yeah.
And then you do the final pass and you're like, wow, it's great, but it's like way better.
Yeah, right. I think when you've got everything else around it, here, a prop on a table is, you see it and it's, oh, that's great. But when you've got it amongst the other things, it just all works together nicely. And we've got fantastic prop makers who've making some brilliant props. And we've got Nico who's been, working out some good molds. And that's when it's all good, you're like, it's
and you've got to make it all
satisfying.
look like it's metal. Like different kinds of metal. I mean, so I'm also curious about the process of Xenonite, of the color of Xenonite. Like these pieces are so amazing to me.
The Xenonite, yeah. That's
like,
so this was a bit of a process here. I think we did quite a few samples. We've done quite a few samples on this job, I must admit. Colour samples and the ionized samples. We've got quite a bit. But this was, to begin with, it was, they wanted something obviously interstellar, not organic.
Right.
So we finally got to this, but this is chromed, so that's chrome based. So we have to leave it 24 hours.
Yeah.
We prime it, we OC black it. That's a really shiny black, 2K.
Yeah, that's the best undercoat, right?
Yeah, it's good. Or the white. The white's not too bad either.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And then you chrome it, chrome base. You let it go for 24 hours. You seal it, or if you want to be, you can be if you're careful, you don't have to seal it.
Okay.
This one I did seal, and then on top of that, he wanted like a bronze effect. So then this is also the spirit paint here. It's just a dust off, and then on top of the spirit paint, we go for some powders, some gold powders, and then that gives it that another level, another layer, and you can just about see it here. So when it moves, it catches the light. So that's when they said that's what we'll have that one there. So I think there was probably about 5 or 6 different samples there, but we got there in the end.
So does there end up being one person who solves this problem and then teaches it to the rest of your crew? Is that how, or do you guys solve it as a group and sort of understand the technique?
I'm very lucky. I've got a team who have been with me for quite a few jobs. So it's me really saying, okay, maybe we'll take this route.
Yeah.
And they'll know what to do. There's so many different routes, but I'll just say this is the one that we'll probably take. So then they'll just carry it on. So.
And you guys understand each other's strengths and how to overlap.
I'm very fortunate. Very fortunate.
Is there? I'm curious about what are some of the more difficult problems you've had to solve that were unique on this production.
I think this guy here was quite interesting. This was the tables on the spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
It was it's 2K, basically a 2K paint, but to get the actual finish that he wanted, as you can see, we were going through so many different processes, and some people would say, well, there's not much in it. But when you
these
go
are different
on,
undercoats, overcoats, spot finishes.
Yeah. So it's a bit dusty.
Yeah.
But when you go onto the ship and you see, I think this was the final one, you think, do you know what? If it would look like that, it wouldn't be right. If it would look like that or that, but that one there, when we came to it, was worth the while. But there was lots of different techniques trying to get the best look for him. But lucky enough, it was on this metal, so that's nice to work.
Oh,
with.
nice.
It's nice to work with, yeah.
Oh, it's like particularly an excellent.
But a lot of the stuff hasn't been. A lot of stuff has been on acrylic, and that's really tricky. We've got some real challenges with acrylic, especially sometimes with the fresh molds that the guys do. Sometimes you would know about this. Sometimes the chemical reaction still happens.
Leaches into.
And you paint something, you come back to it in 10 minutes, you go, oh my goodness, what's happened? And you have to take it all off and you have to strip it.
Well, there's that Instacast from the 70s that smells like diesel fuel that leaches out your paint job over 20 years. I have several of those sitting on my shelf.
That's challenging.
Does acrylic also cause problems about paint sticking to it, or is it just about the shape?
Acrylic's not too bad.
Yeah.
Moulding sometimes can be, but we're very lucky. The mould guys, Nico and Neil, they're brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, work quite closely, and he's always saying to me, "We're going to do this," and I was like, "Yeah, it'd be good." And so that's a key to what we do.
Do you guys also drift into costumes? Like I know there's with the spacesuit, there's hard parts on that. Are you guys painting those as well, or is that coming from a different department?
No, there's a different department. That's the wardrobe. They do your specials, and I think the creatures. I think they're.
Oh, right. That's a whole different.
Yeah.
Copy that.
But I've got people in my crew who've painted. Emma's painted a few jobs with wardrobe, and, so it's really handy to have all that knowledge and bring it all to the table.
How many people are on your painting crew?
At the moment, I've only got 3, and I'm really, really busy. and I lose one tomorrow.
No.
Usually have about 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And if we get really busy, then
So is this a slightly quiet zone here?
At the moment?
Yeah. But
we're
not going to stay that way.
No, it's coming.
I don't want to leave before I talk about weathering, which is always my favorite part of every paint job.
Okay.
And I just see this bottle full of filthy stuff, and I know it's really important.
It goes everywhere with us.
What is this particular formula here? What is that?
This is bitumen. So it's
that is bitumen.
It's bitumen, yeah.
That's what I was telling you. This is my favorite.
Yeah, that's the smell. You can smell it. It's just loosened down with some gum taps. And whether we need it to age something or finish something, as you know, it's tar. So you can do so much with it, but it's in our box. It's in our every day we have it.
The scenic artist that taught me early painting stuff, and he taught me to take pictures of great textures when I saw them.
Yeah.
He taught me about this and about pulling it back with the mineral spirits, right? So laying it on, pulling it back, laying it on, pulling it back.
And then working against it with water, the oil, and you can get some great effects, which has been good for these, sort of effects.
Yeah.
But a lot of it has been very clean. So this can get dirty, so you have to use this subtly.
But even clean stuff has to have some weathering to differentiate it. Otherwise, it all looks like cartoons.
That's right. That's what I was saying before. There's always that scenic.
Everything gets a little bit.
Everything, really. Yeah. Everything. Even if it's just a dusting or something and you walk away.
Yeah. It's something when I'm doing weathering on the channel, I'll often say to people like, I know it might look great to you right now with 2 colors on it, but always put that 3rd color in. It will always make you happier.
Definitely. Or you'll find you have to start again.
Yes. Well, many of my favorite paint jobs are pulling off the paint job I've screwed up.
Yeah. It's something to be said for accidents at work. Sometimes you look at things and you go, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Try and do it again.
But so now the textures that I'm looking for when I'm out in the world are the ones that seem really weird, and I would have never thought of them myself.
Yeah,
right.
This is good one for you.
This is
weird
really,
textures. The tunnel and a lot of the rocky stuff.
The rocky stuff is really amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
I gotta say, as I've walked around these sets, and I love touching stuff, so I've been touching everything. The artifice is so beautiful. Like your guys' work is just absolutely magnificent.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks, Alan.
We want to thank the production of Project Hail Mary for so generously welcoming us on their beautiful sets, and Project Hail Mary is now available for you to watch on Amazon Prime Video.